Hey everyone, welcome to another transformation video. This is the DX9 Superman, or actually DX9-Mini Superman. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to transform him because the official instructions are terrible. Because they show you how to transform him from truck to robot when he's packaged in robot mode, and on this guy that can be really frustrating. So yeah, a couple things. So yeah, I'm going to go start off with, well, actually not him specifically, but well, the actual, I guess the little Jinrai Superman person, which how do I do this? With him is actually pretty straightforward. There's little slots on the sides of the legs. You can see that right there, and the little fists there. You make sure the arms are all lined up on the sides of the torso, and then you will bring up the leg right here and put the fist in the slot. Can be a little tricky, and I've heard some people report mold flash on the fist, which makes it even more tricky, and also breakages and whatnot, because these are very tiny parts. So they're a little scary. Yeah, that right there, and then you can also rotate it at the knee right here like this, and then bring that up. That doesn't tab into anything. And same thing on this side. Just rotate this out to the side, bring it up to the fist and get the fist into the thigh. That, and then rotate the leg and bring it up like that, and there he is transformed into his engine mode. Although, yeah, line it up a little bit, but yeah, that's the engine mode right there for him. And untransform, just undo it, just undo what you did and rotate the knees. I don't think you have to see that part, but yeah, and that you could just, well, if you want, just be, if you want to be like the thing, you just tab it in to the back of Superman here, I guess. Yeah, those tabs will line up with those slots, and hopefully it'll actually tab in and not, fight you. There we go. Here. So that could go on the back right there like that. As for him, you can, I think you can theoretically leave this on him while you transform, but I would recommend not doing that. So I'm just going to go and pull this off. But as for him, to transform him, getting this off, first thing you want to do actually is just kind of, raise the waist up a bit like that on that little hinge, just to give you a little more clearance. Then right here, what you want to do is open up the forearms like this, and then rotate the fists in and close those back up. Then here, rotate the bicep swivel like this 180, and then use the double jointed elbow and do that. So it looks like that. And same thing on this side. Bring that down, rotate the fist inward, close that up, rotate the bicep, and then bring up the arm like that. So from here, what you want to do is go ahead on here. You want to untab these side panels right here. Just untab those and bring them out right here. And then right here, you want to go ahead and rotate it like that. You want to take this bit with the smokestack. You want to rotate that up and then slide the smokestack up right here on this little thing till it clicks. And then right here, there's a little tab which will go into the little slot on the smokestack, kind of holding it in place. Kind of holding it in place. And same thing here, you bring this out right here, straighten it all out right there like that. Bring this up, and rotate it right here, and slide it till it clicks, and then there, like that. And then right from there, you can go ahead and bring this kind of forward and down like this, and then bring this back and down like that, splitting all that stuff. And then what you want to do right here is you want to take these bits right here, you want to take these panels and bring them up like this, and then bring these out right here like so, just kind of get them out of the way. You can take these pieces and bring them out right here and right here like that, and then take this panel right here and bring it up right here like that, and just kind of leave that for now. Right here, what you want to do, this is important, is slide this back right here and then bring it up right here, and then you want to take this panel and bring this out. You want to rotate the head 180 and bring it down like this, and then bring this around like that. And then from here, what you want to do, take these gray pieces and bring these out right here like so. And right here, you want to rotate right here at this joint. Rotate this torso right here like that. So now the windows will be inward, and yeah, you can still see the grill on this side. So yeah, like so. And then you go ahead and, leaving this out for now, bring the arms up, these shoulder joints up right here like that and like that. The arms will come together. They will not tab together, but they'll come together like this. Make sure these gray pieces are, still out. You fold this away right here, and then, you know, slide it inward and bring this right here. This will kind of go over top of where the tabs are, and then you go ahead right here. There's a little slider. This is the difficult, tricky part. This is the part people don't really understand because this is what causes issues. I'm going to slide this in. It's kind of click into place. It's going to, right here, there's a little track that's like slide upward and forward. You slide it up like that. So it's going to sit like that. And this right here, you bring this back. This right here, there's a slider here. You slide this whole thing backwards like that. And then this right here, these tabs right here, I'm going to little slots in the arms. And right here like that. So coming together all like that. And then right here, you want to go ahead and bring these in like this and bring these down like that. Oop, make sure it doesn't get caught on that part. You don't want to accidentally fold those in. It's really easy to do that. Yeah, so bring this in like that and then bring those down right there. And then same thing right here. Bring it inward like that. Bring it in, fold this part down right there. And right here, what you want to do is fold this part down and rotate these bits out right here like that and bring this back up. And you go ahead and push down on the waist, and there you go. That's the upper, basically the front part of the truck mostly done. From here, what you want to do is take this piece right here. This part comes off really easily, so be careful with it. You want to bring this down. You want to fold it up like this and then bring it down on this hinge and then rotate it this way so it goes between the legs like that, and just kind of leave it there for now. So you can then take the legs here and bring them back like this and like that. From there, you want to go ahead and then rotate this piece around. You want to rotate this piece around and hopefully it doesn't catch, because that's what often causes it to rip off. And there it goes, yep. And for some reason it's catching. I don't know why it's catching. Yeah. I want to rotate it around like this, and then this tab right here will go up in that slot right here like that. It's supposed to. There we go. And right here, you want to take these tabs and tab them to the thighs like this and like that. So, I'm going to bring this down a bit more. Make it a little easier myself. There we go. Right here, what you want to do, you want to take this foot right here, bring it out like this, and then right here, this little spacer, you want to bring it out like this, so that you can bring this down, then rotate this around right here, 180. Right here, you want to bring the foot around like this, so it goes in right there, and then you bring it up the toe into there, and it'll click into place like that, and then you close this up right there, make sure that is in like that. So that will close up like that. And same thing on this side. Rotate the foot down like this. Rotate this part out. This may or may not be like this out of the box. Or out, bring this down. So you can rotate that the rest of the way. Rotate the foot down like this. Bring it up. Click into place, and then bring this up right there. And that is Superman in his truck mode. I might have to do some squishing down right here to eliminate the gap. Right there. I'll talk about that in the review. And you go ahead and take the trailer here, and right here, this hitch right here, you can see there's two slots on here, and there's two tabs right there between the legs, you can see. And you just kind of feed that through, and line up the slots and tabs and just feed it through, and then pinch the, like that, and there you go. That's the trailer attached, and you have Jinrai in his truck mode, which is pretty straightforward. And of course you can add the guns or whatever if you want. I'll skip that for now. But to get him to his super mode, again, so you can kind of spread the legs out a bit so you can detach. Yeah, unfortunately that happens sometimes. Spread the legs out so they can detach, and then plug that back in if you have to. And we'll put the trailer again off to the side for now, because we're going to focus on this real quick. Which with this, what you want to do is you want to take the smokestacks and bring them to the side right here, and then just bring them down on this slider and just click it down until it clicks like that. So it's just on the side like that. And same thing, tab it and bring it to the side, and then slide it down until it clicks into place. And just kind of leave it there on the side for now. Now here at the legs, what you want to do is you want to pull them away like this. See, there's a little tab right here. You want to pull them away like that, So you can get here to this panel and bring this panel down like so, and then you use that so you can fold the legs back up, and it's going to be very interesting. What you do is you see the leg looks like that. See, the leg looks like that. It's not like, and then you bring the smokestack back like that. So the leg looks like that a bit. You do the same thing on this side. Yeah. And you bring this around like this, and then this pretty much looks like that, and bring that back like that. So this pretty much looks more or less like this. It's just a cube, basically. This is also where you probably want to go ahead and just, attach the Powermaster. Well, I'll probably go ahead and attach it right now. We'll put that off to the side for now, because we'll be coming back to them later. Yeah, the trailer here is the next bit. So, the trailer, what you want to do here, you want to take this bit right here, you want to bring this up, untab that, and close this up in there, and then bring this back right here and rotate it around like that, and it's going to just sit there like that against there. It's not going to tab in or anything, it's just going to sit there. From there, what you want to do is go ahead and take this panel, these panels right here, and you want to untap that and bring it back. This will tab in right here, like that, and this panel will untab and tab in back here like so. And same thing on this side, untab that panel and bring it, tab it in back there, and then do so right here as well. You go ahead and untab this right here, like that. And we'll go ahead and work on the bottom section first. So from there, you want to go ahead and split all this, like that. Just split all that right there. And right here, what you want to do is untab this right here, bring that down. You can bring this up right here like that, and then bring this down so you get this out of the way. You want to take this and fold it down like that. And then bring this up on this hinge and just kind of get that out of the way, and kind of sit like that. You want to take this and bring this out like this on this panel, and then bring it around like that, and it'll sit right there and kind of more or less sit like that, more or less. You see that? Then right here, what you want to do, you want to bring this forward right here on this knee joint right here. You want to bring it forward kind of midway. Right here, you can see there's a slider. You want to slide it inward like that. You slid out like this, and you want to slide it inward, and then bring it the rest of the way, so it's going to be sitting like this. And then right here, what you want to do is then take this part, and you want to move in such a way you want to clear this little blue piece. You want to bring this up right here. And this right here is going to tab in right here. This little slots right here, we're going to tab and tell tabs right there like that. Then go ahead and, once you've done all that, you want to bring this back right here. And this tab right here, you can see, this tab right here, you can see, you'll go in a little slot right there. And make sure it goes all the way in like that. So see, you see that thing, that platform is all the way flat against this. Then you bring this around, and this will tab in with these key tabs right here on the side like that. And that is pretty much one leg done. So then you do pretty much the same thing on the other leg. So again, untab that. So you can bring this up and out of the way. And then right here, take this piece, fold it out. Then take this panel and bring it up right there. Bring this around like this, so it's going to be sitting right here like that. Make sure the tab stayed in. And up here, bring this forward right here, bring this right forward like this, and then slide it inward, and then bring it down like that. It's going to sit right there. And right here, you can take this part again, bring it up right here, and then tab it in the back right here like that. And then you go ahead and bring this down. Again, make sure that that tab right there goes in this little slot on that little thing right there. Bring it in, and then bring this around, and this will tab in right there like that. And those are the legs, pretty much done. So go ahead and bring this up right here. What you want to do here is untab these panels right here, like so. Untab them, bring them out like that, and like that. From here, what you want to do, I'm going to bring these forward, and this tab slot right here will go over that tab right there. So just use those double hinges and just tab that in right there, and this panel right here will go over top and hold that together. Then you just take this arm and bring it up right there, and then rotate the bicep 180 degrees. Open up that panel, bring out the fist, and close that back up. Just kind of have that ready to go, just kind of sitting rather than right here. Just kind of bring it out like that, just have it ready to go. Same thing on this side. Bring this around, tab it in, like so. If it will cooperate, there we go. Bring this over top and then tab that in right there. Bring up the arm. Rotate this at 180. Bring this down. Bring out the fist. Close that back up. I'm going to have that ready to go right there like that. Right here, what you want to do is bring this up. Bring all this up. Then bring this out right here. I'm going to rotate this part right here like this. So it's sitting like that. And bring that up right here. Now, from here, what you'll want to do, you want to take the cab here, you want to feed it up into here like this. So kind of sitting in there like that. And then you go ahead and bring it on up onto here. You see these hinges right here. You want to kind of bring it out so it looks like that. See, that hinge looks like that. This will come down into there, into here, resting in the there. And then of course you bring this down, bring this panel down and tab that into the top of the cab. Oop, somehow that came undone. I don't know how that happened. Bring that all right down like there and make sure this tabs into the top of the cab like that. I'm going to bring up the sides right here, and these tabs right here will go in little slots so you can see those right there. Little slots on the side right there, just push those in and push those in like that. Make your adjustments, and with that, you now have pretty much Superman in his super mode, so to speak. Make your adjustments as you need to, and if you want, you could go, bring these out or whatever. Either bring those out or you can attach. You bring those out, or you can attach the these guys right here, or so on and so forth. But yeah, there you go. That's the super mode. So to get them back to get this all separated again, you just go ahead and untab these side bits right here. Just untab those. Bring this back. Bring this, untab that, and bring that back. Bring this whole piece back right here, and separate the cab and bring it outside. Then what you want to do here is you want to bring this down in such a way you want to bring this down. These tabs right here will go into those little slots right there. Like that. And this is gonna, this right here, you want to go ahead and take the head here on the blue platform and rotate that around like that, 180 degrees. And it's gonna kind of more or less feed in the hair like that, so it's rests like this. And it's gonna just have it sit here more or less like this for now. Gonna have it just sitting there like this, kind of in just general position for now. With the arms here, what you want to do again, open up the forearms, rotate the fists in, close that up, and then rotate the bicep 180, and then lower at the shoulder like that. And same thing. Bring that down, rotate this around, close it up, make sure no pieces get caught. And then rotate 180 at the shoulder or bicep like that, and then bring it down at the shoulder like that. Then right here, what you want to do, we're bringing these down like this, is untab this part right here, right there like that, and untab this and bring this back right here, and use this rotation joint to kind of leave it right there for now. It's a little easier if you kind of try to do both arms at the same time. And yeah, bring that back like this and untab this. And then right here, what you want to do, use this double hinge to line this up. And you can see there's a slot here for a keyed tab and everything like that. And right here, hard to see, but these tabs right here, these two little tabs will go into little slots on the arm or on the shoulder pieces. That's that right there. This slot right here will go over this tab, the upper tab, when you do this. And these tabs right here will go into the side right here like this. So it's sometimes a little tricky to line up, particularly the first few times you do it, but you kind of get a feel for it after a while. Here, like that. And then do the same thing on this side, bringing the arm in right there. And make sure those tabs and slots line up, and get it all tabbed together, and then make sure this stays there. And that's pretty much the forward half of the trailer mostly done. And then down here at the legs, untab this panel right here. You untab that panel right there, and then bring this back right here. Bring this forward right here. Then right here, untab this, and make sure to clear this panel, because this is actually an ankle thing as far as I can tell. And clear that panel right there so it sits like that. And then right here, take the knee here, you bring this, untab that right there. Slide the shin inward and bring it back right here so it sits like that. This will sit right here. You fold this down so it sits like that. And then right here, you take this panel right here and bring it out like this. So you can then bring this panel out right here, fold this panel in. And then right here, these slots will go over these tabs right here. You can see that right there like that. And this will come up right there and just kind of let it be for now. And then do the same thing on this side. Again, bring this panel, untab this panel right here. Like so, move this, untap that and bring that forward. Untap this, get cleared of this thing. Use those double hinges to your advantage. And then right here, take the knee, bend it, slide it, and then collapse it like that. And then right here, you bring this panel around and bring that out. You bring this panel back out. Close this up right there. Right here, you bend it right here at this hinge. Bring this up and tab this in right here. Tab those in. You can see that right there. And then close this up right here. And then you go ahead and bring the legs together and just tab those together, right so. Make sure right here, these tabs right here, we're going to little slots right there. That. Right here, you take these panels right here and you bring these forward and these will tab into the front right here like that. You can also, sometimes you can adjust that a little bit so it sits a little nicer. And then again, bring this panel to the, untap that and bring that to the front and tab it into the front right there like that. And that will really hold things together. And then right here, again, take this panel, bring it forward, tab it in like that. Adjustment, and then close that up right there and do that. And then right here, swing this around and then take this little piece right here and bring that out. And this will tab in kind of right there. And then just bring this in down. And this will make sure that all swings down and tabs in and everything. And that's pretty much the trailer ready to go. Which then you can, of course, take this guy right here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Take this guy right here. Bring these back. Bring these back down. So you can rotate these pieces back up. Right there. Like that. And then tab that back in right so. Bring this back down. Rotate this piece up. Collapse it up right there. Take the smokestacks. Bring them back and slide them up, click into place until they're like that. Slide it up, click into place, and then rotate so it goes over that tab like that. And you have the cab mode and everything. And you can reattach the trailer and everything you want. But yeah, of course, to get it back to robot mode, you go and untab this stuff. Just untab this guy right here. And then you can also, yeah, do this if you want or whatever. If you want, is that. And of course, with this guy, what you want to do here is untap. Oh, bring that down, rotate the foot out like so, and bring it down, rotate it around like this, so it sits like that. Rotate this piece right here, so that's this angle right here. Bring it up, and then rotate the rest of the way, and click into place, and then bring that up right there. And same thing. Open this panel up, bring up the foot. Rotate it out, rotate it the other way, rotate this panel around, bring it up, and then rotate it in like that, and then bring up the foot right there. From here, what you want to go ahead and do is untab this, untab these, rotate this around, hopefully it doesn't get caught, and separate, rotate so it goes like this. We can feed through here, bring the legs down like that. Finish rotating this the rest of the way like this, rotate it like this, and then bring it up and collapse it in like that, forming the waist piece there. And from here, what you want to do is go ahead and bring the bumper forward right here like this, bring out the wheels as well. Then collapse these pieces in and close that back up. And go ahead and extend this out a bit. So then you can take these pieces and bring these out, and bring that out, and then bring this out right here. That, and then bring that up right there, and then bring this out right here. Looks like that. You know, untab this bit right here. And slide this forward right there. And then you go ahead and slide this back right there. And then you go ahead and bring this out right here. Bring out the arms right here. Like that. You just fully slid out. And then rotate this 180 degrees at this the upper torso part. Like that. And then collapse the gray bits in right there. Go ahead right here and collapse this in right there like that. Bring up the head and rotate it 180 degrees. You take this panel and make sure it's slid out, and then bring it down like this, and then slide it forward like that. From here, I don't know if it hasn't already done it. And you take this panel and bring that down. You take these panels and bring these in, like so, kind of more or less perpendicular. Then you bring these panels inward like this and like this. And bring it in like that. So it's just like this. And then you go ahead and bring this up right here like this. Bring this up right there, like, yeah, close these panels up right here like that. Making sure this is all squeezed together right here, including this part right here. You'll need to adjust that, but yeah. From here, you want to take these right here and untab those from the shoulders, and bring these up right here. Slide this back right here like this. Click into place. Slide it down, and then rotate it down right here. And then right here, you want to go ahead and rotate this part forward like this. Then bring this back, and there's this right here, this little slot right here. That little slot right there will go over this tab right there when you rotate it back. It's supposed to anyway. Sometimes it's a little bit of it fights you a bit, which is a bit annoying. There we go. It's fully tabbed in. Ostensibly, these smokestacks are supposed to kind of latch over the little tabs right here, but they usually don't. Yeah, same thing on this side. Slide this back right here until it clicks into place. Right there, bring it down right there. We'll fold this forward and bring this back and tab it in. So it's supposed to tab in. Tab it in the side like that. Of course. Tab it in the side right there like that. So it's right there, and then of course, collapse the. You can collapse the waist down, and also make sure this is slid all the way back. So yeah, that's all even right there. You go ahead and extend the elbow like that. Rotate to the bicep 180. Open up that fist. Rotate the fist out and close it up. And extend that out with the elbow, rotate 180, and then open that up right there, bring out the hand and close it up. And with that, you're back into the robot mode, the core robot mode. So, yeah. That's the thing is, it's not horribly difficult to figure out, but there's definitely a couple things that can trip you up. Particularly, this thing can come off really easily. This, if you don't remember to slide this back, you can break it. Apparently some people have broken this. This part right here on mine, this thing likes to pop off really easily. It's just kind of, it's also, of course, there's potential. It's easy to accidentally get a really big gap in the vehicle mode and everything. The trailer itself is also not too difficult. It's just, you have to be mindful of order of operations there as well. And there you kind of go. That's the transformation. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was helpful in some capacity. And just, also these things can be squirrely. The little stupid smokestacks can be squirrely as well. So there you go. Hope you found it informative. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my coffee on my Patreon. I'll see you next time with hopefully the review.